What's up, all my losers, and welcome to another edition of Halloween Loser, where we go through different matches, some of the best matches of Halloween Havoc from NWA, WCW, and NXT. My name is the K-Bro, and I just want to welcome you to this episode of Halloween Loser once again, where we're going to go through the match Macho Man Randy Savage versus Diamond Dallas Page. Now, their rivalry got super heated in WCW's early days when the NWO was just kind of forming. Sting was kind of doing his thing in the rafters. DDP was kind of teasing the fact that he might join the NWO, and Scott Hall really wanted him to be a part of it, and he rejected him a few times. Well, it came to a boiling point at Halloween Havoc. I believe this is 97, where they had a Texas death match, and it was a great match with just such great storytelling. They brought in DDP's wife Kimberly, they brought in Elizabeth, just a bunch of stuff. She had just done, I think, a Playboy shoot, and that was kind of the talk of the town, and they were like really shaming her for it, and DDP was defending his wife, and just a lot of great stuff that was going on there. And this was like, DDP was getting super popular, super over with the WCW fans, one of the WCW saviors, especially against the NWO. And Macho Man, obviously in a league all of his own, with his storytelling and with his style of wrestling. And when they came together in 97 at Halloween Havoc, it was just a great match. So join me in this rewatch. We're going to watch it from the start of this match. I am in the Best of WWE on Peacock, Season 1, Episode 51, the Best of Halloween Havoc or 2 hours, 42 minutes, and 18 seconds. So we're going to hit that play button. Join me as we rewatch Diamond Dallas Page versus Macho Man Randy Savage in a Texas death match. Here we go. All right, starting off NWO music. Oh, yeah. Randy Savage coming out. Again, we talked about this with the Rey Mysterio Eddie Guerrero because the same year. That stage is amazing. It is awesome. So really enjoy seeing this stage here. NXT is doing their Halloween Havoc. I think this coming Saturday, October 27th, I think is when it is. So a week from today, when I'm recording. When you see this, I don't know, it could be after. But I would love for them to bring back that stage. I'm pretty sure they won't, but it would be cool if they had something similar. But I love like the skull there and the WCW logo, the two screens, and like tombstones and crypts and everything is really, really cool. Again, I think I've said this before. Best of the Beach is a really cool set too, but this one is probably my favorite. Macho Man coming out in his Green Lightning attire, as well as the Madness NWO black and white. Obviously, Slim Jim's is sponsored, so he has on the back of his jacket, "Snap into it." Oh yeah. My wife only knew the Mama Bro. She only knew Randy Savage from the Spider-Man movie before, I kind of got her into wrestling. So she always quotes that whenever she sees Macho Man. So she always says that line that he says to Spider-Man, "You ain't going nowhere." I think it's so funny too that Macho Man, I won't say has made a resurgence, but like, people love dressing up like him and just going around to random places or going to cons, and it's like a parade of Macho Man Randy Savages. There's someone that I kind of follow on TikTok and stuff who does it at Walt Disney World, which I think is super funny. He like came in one time and the security guards like did and he's just like, doing everything with them. It was so entertaining. I don't know what his name is, but if you find him on TikTok, follow him. DDP coming out. He's got his self high five. Ooh, that diamond cutter. Bang! I will say I did DDP yoga for a while. It is some great stuff. helped me in the process of losing like 60 pounds. I've gained quite a bit of that back, but plan on losing again, hitting the gym, stuff like that. But DDP yoga was definitely a great tool to utilize for that. This is when he had his ribs taped. I feel like he never had those off after, from this time on. Like, I just remember him always having, and it could be just my memory, like he didn't really have it, but I just feel like I always saw him with his ribs taped. Outside the ring right now, DDP's hitting Macho Man, punching him. Again, this is just such a great story that was going on. Like, just showing hatred. As good, better than what Drew McIntyre and CM Punk just put on with their final match in Hell in a Cell. Like, just a great storytelling between these two, and probably like the groundwork for what CM Punk and Drew McIntyre just did recently, and for all those storylines that that are so much hate to them. But yeah, this is great. TDP's just tearing Macho Man apart, tore his shirt off, flipped him with his shirt, and everyone's like, yeah, get him, like Macho Man has been the heel in this, and everyone is behind DDP. He went after your wife. Yeah, you need to destroy this guy. Getting back in the ring, Macho Man does a double axe handle to the back of DDP's neck, going for his drop onto the top rope. Miss Elizabeth always by Randy Savage's side. Got some Slim Jim colors on his gear. That sponsorship, man, that did wonders for WCW. DDP's in the corner. Macho Man is just punching him in the head, in the gut. Man. And even at this point, Macho Man, I won't say he was outside his prime, but definitely his prime was previously. He was doing some good work here. Not just with storytelling, but like physicality in the ring. He looked great. That classic DDP, as he's taunting the audience, goes to get Macho Man, puts him in the corner, goes after him, punches, kicks. Again, just showing the rage, punching Randy Savage in the back, talking to the audience. That mullet everywhere, love it. Get some kicks to Macho Man's ribs. Irish whip into the next corner, and Macho Man reverses as DDP is running towards him and kicks him in the face. Ducks a clothesline. Both men closing on each other. Both are on the mat. Again, some great storytelling here. Just again showing how much they hate each other. Just the raw, emotion of both men. Specifically DDP. Refs counting as they're both down. DDP's back to his feet first. Kicks Macho Man in the gut. Twisted net breaker. And going for the diamond cutter. Love that diamond cutter. Everyone talks about RKO out of nowhere. I remember the diamond cutter. I remember who first had that. And a move I love. I still love the cutter. I love the RKO. Macho Man was outside the ring, and DDP just jumped from the top of the mat to the floor. And Macho Man now is kicking Macho Man. Whew, man, again, brutality. Ref's trying to do his job, but DDP's like, no, this is personal. Come on. And we're getting Irish whip into the post. Not the post, into the guardrails. Grabs Macho Man by the hair, dragging him around the ring, throws him back into the ring. Dusty Rhodes on the mic with, Bobby the Brain Heenan and Tony Schiavone. I said this last time, my favorite duo, but Dusty Rhodes is a lot of fun to hear on the mic. Miss that guy. Macho Man coming from the top rope to the ground, double axe handle to the back of DDP. Man, still looking good, even though he was older. Yeah, refs counting. Both men are getting up. And oof, wow. Oh, over the just kick someone. I think it's Raven's Flock is Raven's Flock is outside the ring, and Macho Man just threw DDP over the guardrail. They are in the crowd right now. Someone got kicked in the head. We got Raven's Flock out there. We've got people following him. The cameraman can't get through. Got an upper camera. Oof, man. DDP sold the shit out of that kick. I got Macho Man just punching, kicking DDP through the crowd. Going through the crowd. Everyone's into it. Nope, they made a circle around him, man. They're trying to block it. Not always the case. They're trying to get close in front of the cameraman. Can't see anything, but someone's moving them back. There we go. They are on the floor. Oh, someone took their... Why? Why did you take your shirt off, guy? And, he's about to throw it. He's like, no, I need my shirt. This guy, he just took his shirt off. He's like, not in bad shape, but definitely not in their shape. Oh, punched him over the DDP over the guardrail, but not in their shape. Like, is he competing with them? Is he trying to show? Like, I have no idea. But why? Why would you take your shirt off? There's no chance in hell I'm ever going to take my shirt off in front of a wrestler. Like, I know that they look better than me. The guy's right there in the front. It looks like he's greased up and everything too. But there's no chance. Never, ever would I take my shirt off in front of a wrestler, especially in front of a camera. Oh, throwing him into the stage, knocking over some tombstones. Elvis' tombstone there. That is really cool. Again, I love this stage. Kicking the tombstones. Obviously, like, well, I won't say obviously, but like, oh, there's a coffin there. He threw him in styrofoam and just threw him into it. Oh, I don't know what that was, but it broke into a bunch of pieces. An American Dream, man. He is killing on commentary right now. A waitress tray and busted him with it. Oh, tried to sit on the bench and styrofoam. Oh my gosh. What a wild series of events. Again, but showing that storytelling, yeah, it's a little cheesy. It's the late 90s. It's fine. But, I mean, hey, we're in a fight, like, we hate each other. We are going to fight each other until this is done. And it's a Texas death match. Why is the ref counting? Like, it's no disqualification. Come on. Get your head out of your ass, ref. Doug Dillinger always making sure everyone's okay. Love it. DDP kicking Macho Man down the ramp. Punches to the back of the head. A woman touched DDP and then immediately like, oh! Irish whip to DDP into the guardrails. They're back by the ring apron. Safety rail, they call it, not guardrail. That kid who got the Mysterio mask right there in front. All right, throwing DDP into the steps. They're telling him, like, yeah, he's not giving up on this because, he hates Macho Man, so he's gonna keep fighting no matter what. He's gonna keep getting up, even though the brutality's against him. Ref's counting him down. I guess this is like a last man standing match, maybe. Talking about DDP's broken ribs and how that affects his wrestling and everything, how breathing and everything. Macho Man's taking a camera from one of the operators. He's so intense. Got the wire. Everyone's up, and ooh, went to it. DDP reversed it by kicking it into Macho Man's face. Wow, that was wild. Great way to have a camera and a cameraman used. But let's be honest, we all know WrestleMania 25 when Shawn Michaels pulled the cameraman into the line of fire of Undertaker. And, oh, Miss Elizabeth just bashed the ref in the head with a plastic tray. Stop counting, get out of here. And now is going after DDP, pulling his hair. Didn't do, oh, grabbing the wire, choking him. Oh, Miss Elizabeth getting into it. Oh, I love it. Just choking DDP out. And do we know? Is she coming? Is Miss Kimberly coming? There she is. Yep. And Miss Kimberly and Miss Elizabeth are fighting by ringside right now. Got Miss Kimberly's got Miss Elizabeth by the hair, pulling her. Just pulling her hair. I don't know what. Oh, just pulling her back to the back of the backstage area. Only here at WCW. Taking her back there, and they're both out of it. The ref, he's knocked out. The medical came and got him. Or is that the camera guy? Because I see a camera, like a still photographer. Macho Man's getting up. DDP's down. They're both getting up, but he's only counting out DDP. This is the ref that worked with the NWO, so I don't know if that's the part of the storyline or not. DDP reversed something, punched Macho Man in the face. Macho Man went to go back, and DDP reversed it again. And atomic drop to Macho Man. And a kick to the gut. And going for what looks like a pile driver. No, almost like a Styles Clash type thing, but not wrapping it. He's signaling for the Diamond Cutter. Bang! Let's see if he gets it. Oh! I don't think so. Macho Man had the top rope, so I don't think he got it. Yeah, both of them were down, but yeah, no. Macho Man reversed it by grabbing the top rope. They're counting them. Yeah, I think this is like a last man standing match. Macho Man's up. He's going onto the ropes. Sitting on the top rope right now. Audience is pointing to the backstage area. I think they just see themselves on camera. And he's going on the top rope. Might go for the elbow. Yep. Didn't get all of it, though, man. That was kind of a weak elbow. Macho Man has one of the greatest elbows. Should I say he's the best? I don't know. But he definitely has one of them, if not the greatest. One of the greatest. And, yeah, that was kind of a weak elbow drop. Shawn Michaels has a great one. I don't know if his is better. Kairi Sane's is really good too. I don't know. Macho Man's up there. We'll just say that. And that was a weak looking one. DDP still out. Counting at 5. He's up. He's up. And body drop on the ribs, on the broken ribs. Macho Man's going to the top rope again. Looks like he's going for another elbow drop. Oh, excuse me. Let's see if he gets it. Pointing up to the sky, spit in the air. That's a better elbow. There you go. Not a great one, but a better one. Elbow drop to the broken ribs of DDP. Both men down, counting both of them. Bobby the Brain Heenan, ever the heel announcer. I would go to that corner and just sit down. Oh, but DDP's getting up. He's up. Macho Man, knee to the back, into the ropes, bounces off, ref's down again. Diamond Cutter! Out of nowhere. But no one can count. Savage is down, but no one's counting. It was funny at this time, too, because NWO was the heel faction. And, I mean, even Bobby the Brain Heenan is cheering on anyone from WCW. So even though he's the heel announcer, it doesn't matter. He hates NWO because they're against WCW. That's pretty cool. They're all counting. They're at 6, 7. It looks like both men are getting up. DDP's up. They're both up. Going for another Diamond Cutter, but reverses. Groin kick to DDP outside the ring. Man, he sold the shit out of that. And they're counting them again. What? Macho Man distracting the ref. Pulling him. And here comes Sting. Fake Sting, I think. Bat to DDP. Oh, to the ribs. Man, that did look like it hurt, though. I'm sure it's not a real bat, but still. Just, I mean, baseball swinged against his ribs. Man. I don't know why he distracted him. I mean, it's no disqualification. 2, 3, count them down. DDP's outside the ring. Macho Man's inside the ring. Oh, Macho Man's up 8, 9, 10. Macho Man wins. And everyone is booing. They are not happy about that. But the NW is the bad guys, man. WCW is doing something different. I'm sure the rivalry continued, but I do remember this being like the match. So, yeah, there you go. So, Macho Man with the victory and basically a last man standing match. Great brutality, great storytelling from both men. Again, you have both the women in it, the love interest, but I don't think Elizabeth was with Macho Man, but I think they still were playing love interest. Obviously, the wife of Diamond Dallas Page, and making that a part of the storyline, just again showing how much they want to just brutalize each other, and that was a lot of fun to watch. Great storytelling for both men leading up to this match, and great story within the match. They have doctors coming to get DDP because he's so beat up. Obviously the ribs are a big factor in that. But yeah, definitely a great match, fun to watch, fun to rewatch. Thanks for joining me. I appreciate your time. Make sure, again, you hit that like, subscribe, follow, all of that. I'm on the socials at the KBro with the 0 at the end instead of the O, all one word, the KBro. TikTok, Instagram, Threads, Twitch, YouTube. You can find me at that. The K Bro 0 at the end. I would love for you to join me on this journey as I go through wrestling, as I go through a bunch of loser stuff, Dungeons and Dragons. I'll talk about anything, everything. I love it. Marvel, DC. We got Creature Commandos trailer that came out today. Very cool. But I would love for you to join me on this journey, and just want to say that I appreciate you watching. And again, if you could like, subscribe, share, all that stuff, that would be really, really awesome. Until next time, this has been Halloween Loser with the K Bro. Again, all one word with the 0 instead of that O at the end. Thanks for joining me, and have a great Halloween.